So, hear me out. Your tongue is used for way more than just being able to taste, being able to talk, being able to do the regular things that mouths do. If you are new, welcome to the channel, man. I go by the name of T. If you are not new, man, welcome back. And we're gonna get straight into the video. Now you see, your tongue creates your reality because there's a power in the tongue. The things that you speak, the things that you do, it will create your reality. That's why I always talk about speaking positive and putting out positive into the world, because what you put in the world, it will come back tenfold. Now, the power of the tongue, you can look this up. You know, anything you speak of, it tends to come to real life. We don't know how long it might take or whether it will happen right then and there, but sometimes, in 90% of the times, it becomes true. What you speak about, what you talk about, it is very much valuable. It very much sets the tone for what you have going on and what you're trying to do in life. That's why you got to speak about what you want. That's why there is power in saying your goals out loud. There's power in talking and saying affirmations out loud, because it will become your reality. They say what you think you become, but what you speak you become. All that shit works together. Don't believe me, bro. You're a type of person that, negative self-talk about yourself, negative self-talk about anything that you have about life. Like, if you be like, oh, I hate my job, this job ain't shit, whatever, you gonna go to work having that mindset, I hate that job, I hate this shit. You know what I mean? That's just gonna be how you do it, instead of thinking about it like, okay, this job is just an investment into my life and it's paying the bills until I figure out something that can replace my 9 to 5 consistently and for good. Sometimes we just talk just to talk because we have a mouth, and it's just certain emotions that we have to certain things. But when you start to think about it differently, you start to speak about it differently. That's why I always say, before you can do anything, you got to change your mindset, change your perspective of how you feel and think about certain things, and it can become more positive. It can become in the best way possible of how you want it. Now, it's not easy to just have this positive mindset or just speak positive or just be an overall positive individual, especially when you have so much negative and life goes on. But you really just have to lock in with yourself. Once I started to implement certain habits, stopping certain habits, clearing out my environment, stop hanging around certain environments, starting to take in certain content and not taking in certain content, bro, I was able to transform my mindset to start thinking more positive, to start speaking more positive. Even when I pray to God, I'm speaking highly of myself. I'm speaking highly of my situation, no matter how down bad I am. Like, everything is not gonna be perfect, but you can speak it. Manifestation is real. Like I said, putting what you put into this world is what you get out. So start to talk positive, bro. Watch how you talk to yourself. Watch how you talk to other people. Watch what you ask for and you pray about, because what you ask for, you shall receive. You may ask for peace, and God is going to send you certain things that happen to test you, to get you to learn how to have that peace. Like, you have to watch what you ask for and see what comes from it. Like I said, watch how you talk to yourself. I used to talk bad about myself. Bad as fuck. Hate you. You know what I mean? I made myself my mistakes. I made myself the things that I did. And I would speak badly about myself each way possible. And that's just in general how I felt about myself. That's how I saw myself. That's how people perceive you. The way you talk, that's how people perceive you. Not only your looks, how you move and shit like that, but how you talk to yourself, how you carry yourself, the way you talk. That's why I say, be intentional on what you say about yourself. Speak light into yourself. Speak peace. When you talk to God, say the same things, but make sure you're ready for everything that come behind it. Like, just being ready for the lifestyle that you want, be ready for everything that come behind it. That's not all glitter and gold. You're gonna have ups, you're gonna have downs, but are you willing to, work through it? Are you willing to keep that relentless mindset? Are you willing to have that positive outlook. Like, okay, this did happen, but how can I learn from this? What can I take from this? If I do this, X will happen. If I don't do this, X will happen. You know what I mean? So, like I said, there's power in the tongue, and you have to use it wisely, man. Watch what the fuck you say out here. Even when y'all had them little Twitter fingers, watch what you put out in this fucking world, bro. This world is already hard and cruel already. But watch what you say. Talk to yourself nice. You are your biggest motivator. You are the person that can get you out of situations. You are the person that only can change your life. I can't come and single-handedly change your life. God can't just come and single-handedly change your life. Your mom, your dad, nobody's coming to fucking save you. So watch what you say. Talk nice to yourself. Speak light, shed light over yourself. Nobody else is gonna do it. Motherfuckers say they pray for you and they praying for your downfall. Motherfuckers say they got the best interest for you and they really talking behind your back and they shedding bullshit on your life. So take it and do it yourself. You know? Talk good about you. Even if there's no good, damn, I did wake up. I did go to work. I did pay my bill, you know? I talked to my mom today, you know? I am a good father. I am a good daughter. I am a good provider. Love yourself. You can't love anybody else until you love yourself. You can't do for you. You can't do for you. You can't do for anyone else until you can do for yourself. And that goes with everything, you know? Like I said, no one is going to talk great about you like you. This world is cruel. The moment they see a flaw, they coming at you. So that's why you got to speak your piece. Talk nice to yourself. Have certain affirmations that you say each and every day. And once you start to say it, you start to believe it. Once you start to believe it, it becomes your reality. And that's when you start to see your life shifting because that mindset of, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. Even if it happens or if it don't do or it don't happen, you might be able to leave your 9 to 5 for good, but you might not be a millionaire at that very moment. You know, it's value in all this shit that we talk about in this self-improvement space and just becoming the best version of yourself. Trying to lead a 9 to 5, trying to create a life that we never have to vacate from. All right, bro, I'm speaking this to you guys because I really appreciate y'all and I know that you guys deserve the world. You deserve the best, especially if you want the best for yourself. You deserve the best. But I do want to let you guys know that I'm dropping a PDF of like a reset or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna put the link in the description, you know, just for a few bucks. It's gonna help. It's a whole playbook. All right, back to the video. Like I was saying, I'm gonna drop a PDF file down in the link in the description. I'm putting in all the videos. It's just like a reset. It's like a playbook to help you out. And if you guys, you know, find value in that or whatever the case may be, man, join the community and it's 10x more value than that playbook. But that playbook is just to, you know, give y'all a taste of what we got going on in 2X Academy, man. Talk to yourself nice. Talk to yourself right, because ain't nobody else going to do it. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another video, man. We hit 1,000 subs. You know, I really appreciate everybody. This grind has been crazy. It's been times I feel like I want to give up. It's been times I feel like it ain't worth it. I'm imposter syndrome, like, you know what I mean? And I really definitely appreciate it. So, you know, we about to just take it up a notch. Whatever type of videos y'all want me to cover, whatever y'all want me to talk about, you know, let me know down in the comments or come in the community and let me know. You know, I'll do it. You know, y'all my people, y'all my family, you know. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Go get that PDF file and peace.